Okay, right here. I'm going to do a little, right here, I'm going to do a little carving of the rock to get rid of that ledge there, so water will flow over naturally. It'll look like it's flowing over naturally, so. And, oh darn, I had my little bit of a break in my casting, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm going to be putting rocks here too, so surrounding this, put some rocks on this level here, but then I don't have to worry about actually damming the water up or anything like that, because I'm going to have the water stream down using that silicone strips, have it flow down that way. So we'll get this, no biggie. Oops, had a little break there too. I'll have to glue that back on. A little touch of crazy glue to hold this in place good enough. Yeah, that's fixable. Here, glue this back on again. I think this ought to work fine. Just kind of take my blade and notch it a little bit. I'll have to touch this up with some dark paint. I'm just going to go ahead and touch this up a little bit. Let's use a little black paint. I'm going to seal this in place, glue this in place with Elmer's squeezing caulk. Clean this brush real quick first. I'm going to fill this in right in here pretty good. Make sure water doesn't seep in underneath. I mean, quote unquote water. I think I'm gonna stain these rocks quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and stain this one quickly because I don't want to get squeezing caulk on the rock itself. That would actually prevent it from squeezing caulk will prevent the rock from absorbing the wash, so go ahead and take care of that first. And dry brush a little white on here, just very gently. Just put a little white paint and then just almost wipe it completely dry. Dry brushing brings out the highlights in it. And I'm just gonna drop this in. Look at that. Got some of the stuff oozing out, but since I've oops, a little bit of a fail here. I'm trying to do this before it was completely dry, and I'm getting my stupid fingerprints on there. Actually erase that off, and it doesn't look too bad. Another alternative to doing some, actually it might be an alternative to doing dry brushing, or else add some variety to the rocks, texture and color. Essentially take an eraser and erase some of the color off. So variety. Let me go ahead and put some tint back on this spot. That's what I would call a happy accident. There. Okay. I'm going to take my tissue and just wipe away some of this excess. I should have gone ahead and stained this rock and let it dry for a while instead of just jumping into this right away. But I'm able to fix this and get it to work. Well, pretty decent. You know what? I think I've got some talus. I can work with. Which is a small rocks company such as Woodland Scenics. So I got this bag of talus, and one thing I'm going to do here is just fill some right in there in that gap. Then take some of my washes and wash it over to kind of get it to blend in a little bit better, and I think this will blend in nicely. There, ooh la la. I'm just sticking this stuff right in here. Jam in there. There, like that. Actually, I should probably spread some of this stuff throughout the riverbed. Rocks underneath the water. Yeah, definitely. That'll be a nice little effect. So let me see. Go ahead and take a look and see how well this stuff actually stains up. Yeah, it takes a stain nice. Takes that quick wash well. And what I'll do is once my squeezing caulk dries, I'll go ahead and put a little scenic cement in here to kind of glue these in place. But I think this will work. So what I'm going to do, take a whole batch of these rocks and stain them all at once.